What's up, babe? You gonna say hello to the TV? I meant to the camera. To the viewers. There you go. That's my boy. Welcome to Tyra Start TV, where we talk about faith, marriage, lifestyle, and you know what? I'm gonna add something more: motherhood. Motherhood. The last time you guys saw me and I did a video, I had just had Gideon. He was maybe a couple of weeks old, and I told you guys about my birth story. You can go back and look at that and how God truly blessed in that, you know, in my labor. I spent almost half of my pregnancy honestly like super worried about labor. I didn't know what to expect, being my first baby. But it was towards the latter end of my pregnancy, I really had to let go of that fear and allow God to just step in and take over my labor. And I will say that I had such a wonderful experience, and just how that was a lesson in itself. Just allowing God to take control, allowing God to work through you, and just trusting Him to give you a good story. It does not have to be in my heart, you know, and I understand that's not everyone's story, but I do thank God that I had a good labor story, because if you saw how panicked I was, like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, and how scary I was throughout like the first and second trimester, it's literally a testimony why I was able to be calm like I was. So flash forward, how am I doing now? How was postpartum? That's the number one question I get a lot, is postpartum. How was that? My postpartum journey, I think I in the beginning I definitely had ups and downs, but I did a lot better than I thought I was, and I thank God for that as well, because that was something that I was praying so hard about, was washcloths, was my postpartum journey. Now, I think what made me the most sad was that I didn't get to breastfeed him like I wanted to. I went the whole 9 months like, I'm breastfeeding, I don't care what y'all say, you know. And Gideon just would not latch on me. I had a specialist come to my house. Baby, I'm filming. I had a specialist come out to my house. I had a lactation nurse on speed dial as well. Everybody just helped me and tried. He just would not latch. And so I was like, okay, well maybe he's tongue-tied. He's not tongue-tied. So it was really like, he just did not want to latch. So I pumped for like the first month I pumped, but I got really tired. So then it kind of went into me pumping less, pumping only during the day so that I can get better sleep at night, because he was just eating all night, and just was like a lot for me. So and then eventually I just got tired altogether pumping, and so I did switch to formula. But I had to remind myself that you know, I was a formula baby, and I came out just fine. And so I had to put my trust in God in that, and try not to feel bad about it, because at the end of the day, when we say Gideon, a fed baby is a healthy baby. Yes, co-sign with me. So I had to really just remember that. This onesie is going to go in his memory box that my mom bought for Christmas. So I'm going to put that in there. Maybe if we have time later, I'll show you guys what's in his memory box so far. So yeah, so that I broke down on the phone with my lactation nurse. I think that was the only time I really like felt sad. I don't like to use the word depressed, because I've been through depression in my younger years, and I believe God freed me from that. So it's really hard for me to say that word. So I just say like postpartum transition. So I really went through that. I think that was the worst, was when you want to do something so bad, and you know, he just did not latch, and I tried to the point where it was like, okay, I gotta feed you, you know. So I think it was something I really wanted to do with my in my life, because My mom, she said she tried with me. I didn't latch on. She tried with my sister. My sister tried with her kids, and like nobody, and I don't know anybody personally in my family that has ever breastfed. So I was like, I'm about to be the first one. You okay, baby? I was like, I'm about to be the first one. And so I just was like excited, and it just didn't happen the way, but God is still good, and I'm not going to give up. If the Lord blesses me with another baby one day, I'm going to try again. And that's just what it is. I just want to encourage people, don't feel pressured by social media. It was a point I was feeling bad because I'm like, oh, all these awesome moms are breastfeeding, I can't do it. And that's the comparison is the thief of all joy. And that's in the Bible. Let me find the scripture. But comparison is the thief of all joy. And I think I'm paraphrasing. But so I just had to like not look at people's stories and stuff as much because I felt bad. But to God be the glory, deliver from it. Now, one thing I did go through was anxiety, really bad. It's something that I still am praying about. I was telling a friend, like when I was pregnant with Gideon, the whole 9 months I was like, I'm not going to speak postpartum depression over my life. I'm really going to give that part to God and just really just trust God that I won't go through sad experiences and things like that. Nobody told me about anxiety and how that was a big thing postpartum. I was so scared to go to sleep. I was scared for him to go to sleep. When he was asleep, I was watching him breathe. Like, I'm serious, y'all, it was bad. I really didn't want him out of my sight. I mean, I didn't really even want my husband with him by himself. Like, I had a hard time, I don't want to say trusting people because we have a great village and I trust everyone in our village. But I was just really paranoid. And then that's really the only, how cute is this Timberland? He has a whole Timberland, like several Timberland outfits. And I know that's like really hard to say out loud, but yeah, I was paranoid at every little thing. He would sleep too long. I'm paranoid. I would go in the shower. I would be so paranoid in the shower. Like, what is he doing right now? Like, I'm trying to like hurry up and shower. Some days I skipped the day showering sometimes because I did not want him out of my sight. And I really had to go to God with that, y'all, because I was robbing myself joy of experiencing motherhood for the first time. Moving forward, I'm a lot better now. It was one night I was really tired. I was like, I gotta go to sleep. I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep doing this to myself. And I just gave it to God then. Does it try to come sometimes? Sometimes it tries to come. And I have to really pray on those days because I know it's an attack from the enemy to try to get in my mind again. And so I have to say, no, he's good. I speak over his life. He is blessed. He shall live a long life. He shall make it to the next day. You know, like just praying these prayers because it comes in waves sometimes. And so when I say like postpartum depression, I think I didn't really go through that besides the breastfeeding part. But that anxiety, boy, it was really trying to do a number on me, y'all. Like I'm not even a person that really in the past dealt with that, but I found myself like, dang, where did this come from? And pretty soon I just had to I had a heart to heart with my sister, and I just had to release it and just kind of got a chance to believe that Gideon would be okay. Say hi, Gideon. Say hi. No, you were just like talking up a storm on the mat. Please don't spit up. Hi, Gideon. Hi, Gideon. Baby, mommy's gotta brush your hair. I'm not gonna show you his because I didn't feel like getting him dressed, so I'm not gonna show you his full outfit. It's a onesie, and I was gonna change him, but I don't feel like it, so that's my truth. So this is him. We're almost getting ready for bath time. Isn't that right? Can I get one smile? One smile.